Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Great Locks. I'm Gunther the Great. Today we are going to be reviewing Juice WRLD's hair. Once again, we're going to do an update, and he just recently passed. So this is just like a memory video, or just remembering Juice WRLD. And for all those people, like all of his loved ones, I just want to send love to you guys. And I just hope everyone's comforted as far as his family and his friends and everything like that. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. You guys know what the deal is. Basically just review their hair. This is what this channel is completely about. Breaking down their hair type, how to get your dreadlocks just like them, and just basically everything about how to get your hairstyle just like the person that we're reviewing. So without further ado, I just want you guys to go check out Great Locks on Instagram, because that's a family, it's a community, and we're definitely growing, and it's really cool to see familiar faces and to see you guys commenting and like showing your guys' love on that page and sharing your locks. And it's really just a community, and if you're on there, you can tell that it's like a family. And the thing I love about it is everyone is super friendly, and a plus on that is that everyone has really cool dreadlocks, and it is something just as small as hair, but it's really cool to connect in that way. But make sure to go follow Great Locks on Instagram, and other than that, let's just jump straight into this. So I'm just gonna really break down how to get your dreadlock in really quick, and then we'll talk about what I think about his dreadlocks and everything like that. So first off, you want to know his hair type. His hair type is most likely a 4B, and with the hair type, you always compare the hair type with what method they chose to get their hair. And based on the way his dreadlocks actually look, you can tell he went with like a freeform route, maybe using a sponge to start out and then just allowing his hair to lock up freely. And one thing that you did notice about his dreadlocks is that on one side there was a clump, like a really big Congo of all these dreadlocks. And that's an easy indication that he might have even used rubber bands or hair ties to lock that section all into one Congo. And I've tried this personally on myself. If you guys remember, my first set of dreadlocks had a 5-head Congo, and it developed in less than a month. It was because I rubber band 5 dreadlocks together, and it literally locked up almost instantly, obviously with the span of maybe 3 weeks. But if you want to get your hair like Juice WRLD, and say you have a 4B hair type, then you would let your hair freely form, or you can start with a sponge rub and then allow it to freely form afterward. And then you'd want to create a section that you want that hair to lock up together in order to create a Congo. Now on top of this, you would want to dye your hair. He bleached his hair and then dyed it different colors. I believe he had green at one point, and then some other colors, and kind of switch it up over time, kind of like how we see Lil Pump. We've seen Young Thug, we've seen Lil Wayne. All these people switched their hair color. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I feel like his most prominent color was like a green, or maybe just blonde. Now, since we're talking of him maybe starting with the sponge, I want to talk about the product of the day, which is the Dread Sponge. Now, I am just listing this as the product because he might have just completely freely formed, but you can start your dreadlocks off with the sponge if you wanted to get your hair like his. And a dread sponge is an awesome product to where you can start your hair off and get your sections, and then you can start going off with any other method you would like afterward. But this is a great way to actually start dreadlocks, especially for the 4 range hair type. Now, the sponge also does work in the 3 range as well, but I wouldn't recommend it if you have a 2 hair type or even a 1 or straight hair. I would not recommend a sponge on those hair types. But if you do have a tighter curl pattern, I would definitely recommend using a sponge. Now, I'm linking the sponge down below. You guys can go cop yourself one from Amazon.com, or you can just go straight to greatlocks.com. And on greatlocks.com, you can find all the products you're gonna need for your dreadlocks, whether you're starting them or if you already have them. This is really just a place where you can find everything you need as far as products, going on to tutorials on how to use those products, and then reviews on those products as well. This website is compiled of everything that you need. And plus, if you tag Great Locks on Instagram, you can be featured on the website as well. Now, another thing you can find on greatlocks.com is some really good hair ties, like how I mentioned earlier, how Juice WRLD most likely sectioned out a piece of his hair and put hair ties around it in order for it to lock up. I found the perfect hair ties that I really enjoy, and they're by the brand, I believe, what goes by the name Skunky or Skooncy, and they're really thick hair ties. I've never used any others besides theirs, and theirs work great, so I'd recommend those as well. I'm gonna link both of those down below, the hair ties and the dread sponge. But guys, besides all of that, I just wanted to send mad love to everyone out there who either listened to Juice WRLD or was family of Juice WRLD or is friends of him. And I just want to send comfort to you guys, because no matter who the person is, it's never really easy hearing about these things, especially at the age of 21. And we've seen this with XXXTentacion, which I'm actually doing another video on him as well this week. And this whole week is basically of people that have passed on. I'm doing another review on Basquiat, so it's not only just people that are recent, but Basquiat I've never done a review on, so we're gonna look at all these people. But it's never easy seeing these things happen. But you guys, that's really all I have to say about this video. I have nothing negative towards Juice WRLD, and I have nothing negative against his fans or anything like that. I really, like I said, just want to send love and comfort to you guys. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.